As part of e-waste management best practices, we have to clear up any unique MSF data so that we give out a computer that is not with any digital ID for MSF. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to do a low-level formatting of the computer with Hirens Boot CD. What is most important is to make sure that you've backed up any important data before proceeding, because this process does erase all the data on the drive and therefore is irreversible. These are the steps involved in performing a low-level format using the Hirens Boot CD. First step is we need to download the Hirens Boot CD from this link. Open the Microsoft Edge and copy this link, hirensbootcd.org. Scroll down to where you see the file and click on the file. The download process is going to start automatically. Okay, great. Now we have the file. The next step is to create a bootable USB with this image that we have downloaded. By this, we need two things: the Rufus app and a USB drive with a minimum of 16 GB. Run the Rufus app, double-click on it. A window will pop up that requires administration permission. Just click on yes. And then a window pops up again. Here you're going to select a few things. First, we select the USB that you're going to create it as a bootable media. Great. The next step is you identify the source of the ISO file. In this case, I have saved it here. You select on it. Great. The next step is to have the formatting options. Here you leave the file system as default, which is FAT32, and also the cluster size as default. Once you have this selected, just click on OK. A message will appear that gives you a warning that you are about to erase or format your USB. Just click on OK, and then the process to create the bootable USB will begin. Once it's done creating the bootable USB, you see a message saying ready, and then you know that now you can use the bootable USB for the next step that is going to run the low-level format of the Hirens Boot CD. Okay, now that we have the USB of the ISO image created, we need to boot from the USB. In order to do that, please connect the USB on the computer that you want to format, and then power on the computer. Continuously pressing on F9 or a different key depending on the computer will bring up the media that you're going to boot the computer from. In this case, we are going to select the USB that we have created, and then once you click on enter, you see the loading files message appearing and the virtual machine is started. Then select the Windows icon, select all programs, select hard disk tools. Under hard disk tools, you see security, because that's what you want to do. Make sure that we have securely cleaned up all the MSF data in the computer. And then click on HDD low level format. Once you have selected this, you'll see a list of storage drives or disks that are available. Here you see two drives, the USB drive and the computer drive. Because it is a computer drive that we want to format, please select on it and click continue. On the window that opens, you get the details of the disk that you have selected in the Device Details tab. Next to the Device Details tab is the low-level format. This is what we want to work with. Click on the Format this device button that is below the window so that we can initiate the process. Once you click on it, you receive the following message that acts as a disclaimer that all the data that is on the device will be lost, because of course we are irreversibly destroying the data on the device. Just click on yes if you are sure of the action. Then the low-level format process will begin to the selected unit. The time taken to complete the activity varies by device, but roughly we give 40-50 minutes to 1 hour. Once the process is finished, the window pops up. This window shows that the low-level formatting is done And then you have to create partitions, of course, because you have one drive that is not formatted or has any partitions. And from here, the computer is free to be given out for recycling. We are sure that the computer is clear and clean, and it is safe to give out the computer for recycling. If you have any questions in regards to this procedure, please contact your field ICT referent, and we'll get back to you on how to safely format and manage the e-waste. Thank you.